This time we're going to bring our Voice of Democracy and Patriots fan chairman up, Comrade Mary Smith.
I'm throwing things. All right. Good afternoon, comrades. All right. Time to wake up. All right, we're going to cover VFW scholarship training. Why am I calling it scholarship training and not Voice of Democracy and Patriots Pen? That's because when you are out in the community, they speak civilian and not VFW. In civilian speak, they call it scholarships. We have two, Voice of Democracy and Patriots Pen. Voice of Democracy is our high school competition. It is a speech competition. That means you will need an audio file from your entrance. It is for grades 9 to 12. Which 9th to 12th graders? The most common question I get asked all the time is, what about homeschoolers? It does not matter what kind of institution they are in, whether it is a private school, parochial school, public school, or homeschool. All students are eligible. Grand prize is a $30,000 scholarship. Patriots Pen is our junior high competition. That's grades 6 through 8 with a $5,000 top prize. That is an essay competition. Okay, Voice of Democracy for high school, Patriots Pen for junior high. This year's topics, Voice of Democracy, is why my vote matters. Why my vote matters. While you are doing this program, it would be a good idea to talk to your seniors and throw in your voting program to make sure that they register to vote, which would go under community service. But you might as well integrate them. All right, Patriots Pen, why I honor the American flag, and how great would it be to have a flag retirement ceremony at your awards ceremony for all of your Patriots Pen folks. Again, two birds, one stone, community service with your scholarship programs. How does my post participate? First, have your commanders and auxiliary presidents appoint chairpersons. I know that some of you do it all yourselves, but this is where that membership and recruiting, getting some extra people, they can go ahead and help. So make sure you have a chairperson. Download and print the rules and entry forms. They're available on the national website, vfw.org. Set appointments with every school in your area. Now, one of the most common complaints that I've received is, but Mary, I went to the school. I tried. They wouldn't talk to me. They wouldn't even let me in the door. They said they couldn't do anything like that. Well, back when we were in the military, we used to always say, there's more than one way to get to the other side of a mountain. Over it, under it, around it, or blow the darn thing up. Okay? That means that there's different avenues that you can go through with your schools. Maybe the principal is not the right person to talk to. Every school should have a career center. The career center is where they hold all of the scholarship information. Can one of the district commanders please hold up one of the posters? Your career center will gladly put up this poster in their office. All you have to do is take them one. They will gladly hand out scholarship applications for you. You just have to take them there. Talk to the counselors. Talk to the teachers individually. Most school sites these days have a website that allows you to email the chair departments, the chair of any particular department. Contact the English department. Say, hey, I've got an essay contest. Contact your JROTC advisors. Often they will let you come in and speak in the classroom, which means you get to bypass the entire administration and bureaucracy around the school district and get to go as a guest, which also counts as a community service veterans in the classroom, by the way. Talk to your speech and debate team. They'll probably put it in their curriculum. Talk to your PTSA. Who has to pay for college? Parents. So if the schools won't let you in, go straight to the moms. I guarantee you they will let you talk about giving their kid $30,000 for school. Student government, sports team coaches, government teachers. This is where all of your individual curriculum chairpersons at a school will be more than happy to have you as a guest in their classroom. Meet with your schools. Programs don't work unless you do. That means that one phone call to a school that didn't go anywhere was not you trying. Follow up, follow up, follow up. Teachers have enough on their plate. They are not going to remember your deadlines. They are not going to remember your programs. Squeaky wheel gets the grease. Make sure that you are present so that they remember you. You are here to help your teachers and students, not expect them to run your program for you. This is something we do for them. They don't do it for us. Create a judging panel with community members. Again, this is incorporating the community. You notice how every aspect of this, we keep talking about how can we incorporate the community. Instead of just having three people at your post judge all the entries, ask some community members to come do that with you. Get a radio station involved. A DJ will come in and judge with you. They'll even put it on the radio. And we have PSAs and radio announcements on VFW.org that they'll put up there for free. Get teachers and staff, business owners, get your local politicians. These are all people that can support this program if you ask them to be a judge. Invite your other veteran organizations, whether it's DAV or American Legion. Get creative. If you're having a creative block, call me. What next? So, we've worked our program. We have all these entries. What do we do now? Host our judging event. All judging on these programs should be blind, which means you have to number all of your entries, take off the cover sheet so that your judges are not seeing name, school, gender, or age. That way you are judging on content only. Okay, select your winners. Notify all participants of the winners. This doesn't say notify the winners. Notify all participants of the winners. One thing that the youth needs is feedback, which means they need a call to say, we read your entry, thank you so much. Submit all of your winners to the district chairman. Why do I say winners instead of winner? You can have more than one winner. For every 15 entries, you can submit a winning entry to district, which means if you receive 150 entries, how many people can you submit to district? 10. One for every 15. Okay? What I would like to see is these district commanders have their district chairman inundated with entries because each post had more than one, had more than 5. Prepare all of your winners, because I know that all of you are going to have at least 15 winners submitted to your district, right? Posts? Prepare all your winners to attend your post awards ceremony, your district awards event, and the possibility of state or national. Make sure they have those dates, which means posts, you need to make sure you have your district date. Districts, make sure you plan the date, preferably more than a month in advance. All right, awards. How do we get our awards? You can visit vfwstore.org. You can get certificates, plaques, medals, pins, youth-like recognition. So even if you print up on regular stationery some kind of certificate of participation for all of the students that participate, invite them to the awards ceremony. Invite your winners to actually read their winning entries. That way the students that participated the first year will see what a winning entry looks like and will try again next year. Invite all the participants, invite your parents and judges, invite the local community, invite your local politicians. Guess what? A lot of your mayors, city councilmen, they will actually print out certificates of recognition for students that win any kind of something. So if they're a winner with us, your mayor or your councilman might print out a certificate from them. Publish your winners in the local paper. That is already created in a script on the national website. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. All you have to do is download it and plug in your information. Due dates. By October 31st, students must submit their essay, speech file, and application to the Post for Voice of Democracy, and just their essay and application for Patriots Pen. Given that this is due October 31st, when should we be starting this program? Yesterday. This is one of the things that we kind of run into with the VFW year. Frankly, when should this program start? Before the new VFW year starts. Before school lets out for the summer. Because then teachers can go ahead and start planning that for their curriculum for next year. But that doesn't mean it's too late. School is about to start. You should be at your schools in the next couple of weeks. Post must complete post-judging with the impartial blind judging panel by November 15th. November 30th, district commanders, your chairpersons must have received all winning post entries. Received. By December 15th, the district must have completed their judging panel. By December 30th, I must receive all district winning entries. Okay, December 30th. I know I gave you a piece of paper, but I didn't see anybody write it down. Okay, January 15th. The district report of all post participation must get to me. Okay, so we're giving you a little time there between when you have to get me the winning entries and when you have to give me a report that says which post participated and didn't. District commanders, you should already have at your homes a packet that I have already mailed out. Did all district commanders receive that? Wonderful. In that packet, it has the reporting sheet already filled out with all of your posts. I just need numbers. Just give me the numbers, please. If a post didn't participate, I do need a 0 so that I know they weren't forgotten about. But we're not going to have any zeros, right? Right? All right. Don't be late. We ran into quite a few glitches with All-American this year because of this right here. So I'm going to ask you to please note. A postmark dated prior to the deadline is not sufficient. The pertinent location, meaning the post for post deadlines, district chairman for district deadlines, or myself for department deadlines, must receive the applications in hand on time. Not it was postmarked 2 weeks ago and I finally got it 2 weeks late. It doesn't count. Failure to submit applications timely could result in your student losing their eligibility. Failure to submit reports timely could result in your post not receiving their All-State or All-American. If you need help, please call your chairman. Post, contact your district chairman. If you don't receive a response, contact me. And then I'll contact your district chairman. My email and my phone number is here. I have with me applications. For anybody that doesn't have them, you can also order them from the VFW store. I have with me pages of the deadlines, just in case you didn't write it down. Which I know you didn't. It's okay. I printed it for you. And in case you didn't write down my contact information, I have business cards. Does anybody have any questions? Yes, sir.
years ago, I had the pleasure of reviewing submissions for Post 3181. I was also an ROTC instructor at one of the local high schools. And what I found to be a challenge, and that's with anything that any student or any individual produces, is how do I check for plagiarism? And there were a couple of submissions that I did find interesting. No, you know, and I'm a pretty good judge of the writing styles, the thought processes of a high school student. Is there any way that we can access tools, or that's always a concern of mine, is plagiarism?
Yes, so online, there are multiple free plagiarism checkers that you can download. You can upload a document straight to a plagiarism checker, and it will run a scrape through the internet. Having been judging for quite a few years, we did run into one year where 3 students all submitted the same essay. Obviously, they were eliminated automatically from any potential winnings, which was kind of sad because it was an excellent essay. Whoever wrote it.
Could you possibly, through fair use, post that information, those websites, or are we restricted from doing that?
Yes, I will go ahead and look those up, and I will email them out to the district commanders to disseminate.
Thank you.
Any other questions? I'm just going to throw out there, because I think I have a couple minutes. When we say get creative, here's one of the ways that I have seen the most successful when it came to thinking out of the box for getting participation. Many high schools have some local coffee shop, fast food place that a lot of the students go to either right before class or during lunch. You know those clear poster boards that you can slip a sheet of paper in and it stands up on a desk? Well, get one of those, put on your uniform, put on your cover, and in that little piece of paper say, I'm trying to give away $30,000 for college. Ask me how. Guess what? They will come and ask you. They want the money. So you have your stack of applications there. The students come to you. And what are you doing while you're sitting there? Having a cup of coffee. How grand. Right? I mean, this is a really easy way to kind of get the participation out there. Challenge the students. If you do get to talk to the ROTC, I guarantee you that many of those ROTC students are also going to be on a football team, or a cheerleading squad, or a basketball team, baseball team, soccer team. Well, ask to visit that coach as well. And then say that you're going to have a special recognition for whichever team ends up with the winner. So is the soccer team going to beat the football team? Is the football team going to beat the baseball team? They like that kind of competition, and they'll work the program for you if there's some kind of incentive like that. All right, I think that's my time. Any final questions? All right, I'll have all of my material here. Feel free to contact me.
Thank you, comrade.